The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speaker and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent. How you guys doing?
DropTop. Zaza.
Okay.
We gon' pull up in some Tahoes. Fill with my niggas and bitches. They don't get money, the motto. Shredding waves like I'm Otto.
What's up, guys? We're back with another new episode of the StyleBeasting podcast, episode 80, with your host, Delton Wall.
Can you dig that?
And we're back after I'm recording this before Thanksgiving, but this will be out after Thanksgiving, so
My nigga, shut up.
happy after Thanksgiving, I guess. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and start the podcast. I'm going to start it off with saying Elon Musk ain't nothing to fuck with.
Nice guys finish last.
He's been on a warpath for the past couple weeks, ever since he bought Twitter, firing niggas, banning niggas off Twitter, and stopping niggas from trolling them, and basically making it free speech, but in still saying hey, you can't do that. Well, let me start from the beginning. So it all started with Elon when he officially bought Twitter, and he brought that sink in saying, let it sink in that I bought Twitter for this amount, whatever. And he fired some people that didn't believe in his stance and tried to push their opposing stance. So in a sense, not saying oh, I can't be they or them, oh, you're fired. It's in a sense of,
That's okay, take your time.
I'm doing this at freedom of speech. Freedom of speech, and some people that I work with don't like it. It's basically having PETA at a job that you're a part of PETA, and you work in the cosmetic manufacturers where you research on animals. Be there knowing that the guy ain't for that.
Oh, what your ass say back, man?
So basically, Elon, if you were oh, Elon, I don't fuck with your views or whatever, he was all right, cool. Or if you because it wasn't necessarily he was hey, if you don't fuck with my views, quit. He basically got in there. People was hey, this is what's going on, and niggas was nah, we don't want it. And he was all right, cool, you're fired.
You lucky they ain't Mario Kart in real life. I would have been through the motherfucking blue shell.
And it's really just
Man, you stupid bitch.
I mean, if you want to work there and you already know what Elon Musk is on, and what kind of time he on, and you still want to be there, that's on your time if you get fired. He wants to make everything. It wants to to have it be super. I guess he was really just a white Kanye West, but he already got at H3 Productions, Kathy Griffin, a comedian. Well, H3 is a YouTuber, and Kathy Griffin is a comedian, and they both try to troll Elon Musk, and he banned their accounts on Twitter permanently. So he's already saying hey, if you're not classified that you are a parody account, any trolling or any kind of take somebody's profile picture and try to troll, unless you have a parody in your Twitter bio, so you can be okay, this is a parody and it's supposed to be funny. But if you're if Young Thug changed the profile picture to Donald Trump and started trolling that, then he'll be banned for that, because that's the new rule. So people are in a tirade about Elon Musk. Me personally, I don't really troll niggas, because I keep my face in my picture, because there's no use for me hiding and being scared to be seen or whatever. But to the people, hey, look, don't troll. Those are the rules. Hey, it is what it is. If you don't want to be on Twitter, just don't be on Twitter. But it did get a little scary this past week, because apparently we thought Twitter was about to get kaputted and be deleted. And it's still in the air too, because they haven't really 100% confirmed it. Hey, we're I think, dude, that same day, Elon used the meme of I forgot what Spider-Man was, but it was, or is this Flash? Whichever one. It was just a grave meme that Elon used, and everybody thought Twitter was dying out. And to be honest with you, I was gonna be sad because out of all the social media apps I use, Twitter is probably the funniest one because I seen because it gives me information about like stuff I really like, and there's some funny people on fucking Twitter. Like it's a hell of a lot of funny people. Like no bullshit. Like some of my best material I seen and got is off that app. So when I heard it was going to end, that I think it was Wednesday night. No, it was Tuesday because I think I had to work Wednesday. Yeah, or was it Monday because I was off Monday? I think it was Monday. Whatever. Yeah, it was Monday. Yeah, Monday. But I was like, damn, bro, this shit sucks. Like, this shit really fucking sucks. But it didn't go down. It's still up and about, so thank God for that. It's still, like I said, it's still in the air. I don't know 100% if it's gonna like go down, which I don't think it would, and I don't think Elon, like, that's a bad business idea. Like, you had bought Twitter for like 44 billion and like you plan on getting rid of it. Like that's like a huge fuck up on money, especially even with him saying that's not all the money he spent on Twitter was his own. So like they basically wasted niggas' money, and I don't think those people are gonna be happy that you wasted the money to put the company in, like put in a low ball and fuck up a lot of niggas' money, especially when I don't think he only came up with half of it. So $22 billion. Nah, I don't think niggas just be like, his 22 billion, he'll give me back. Like, nah, I'm gonna need that back. And I especially know they ask for interest because even though it's Elon Musk, they still have to get their reserves and their money back. So obviously know how that goes. But alongside with us saying goodbye to Twitter, I think in that morning of we as the people of the world found out that the Green Ranger, Jason David Frank, yes, rest in peace, Jason David Frank, the Green Power Ranger from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Red Zero Ranger, the Black Bronchiosaurus Ranger, the White Tiger Ranger, and I think that's it. I think that's all the Rangers he's been, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, yeah. So the in order, the Green Power Ranger, the White Power Ranger, the Red Zero Ranger, the Red Turbo Ranger, and the Black Brachiosaurus Ranger. Yeah. And it was through suicide, which at the beginning when I first woke up, I was like, there's no fucking way that 2 times in a row a person and or somebody I look up to passed away, and I found out on the internet literally just waking up reading. Like I literally woke up and I read that Takeoff passed away, and then I wake up and I see that one of the swaggiest Power Rangers in America is passed away, and the voice actor for fucking Batman passed away. Hold on, what's that man's name? Yeah, Kevin Conroy passed away, the voice actor Batman. Kenichi Morizumi, the voice actor for Dragunov in Japanese, and Kuryoyuki Yanda. I forgot what he played in. I can't at this moment, but like we lost a bunch of great people and Takeoff too, and we lost a whole bunch of people in like less than a month.
That's just prime.
And just seeing that more and more people just going away and passing off is just like hurtful, because like shit's just getting real, man. I think I was talking to some customer not too long ago, and she was telling me about like her testimony about her living and keep on pushing forward, and I was like, damn. And this is coming from a lady that I ain't know much about, and I ain't know anything about her at all. But like her telling me like her daily struggles, her trying to get her mindset on pushing forward and like what she been through, it was like, damn.
Yes, sir.
Like, it's rough for all people, even if just losing like a childhood idol, like a Power Ranger or a voice actor, shit can hurt you, or a musician, that shit can hurt you, and shit just comes out of nowhere. Because if you been following that said person for years and years and years, like I've been following Migos or the Jason, it hurts because it's like the Green Power Ranger. Like, as soon as he became the Green Power Ranger, shit just went completely up. Like, I'm not even talking about like his career, but like his popularity with the people. Like, the White Power Ranger to the Green Power Ranger to the White Power Ranger was like a ridiculous legacy for that man. Like, that's probably the biggest, most popular legacy of a character, low key, I've ever seen. To be honest with you, honestly, the only thing that could top is probably Japan's Sentai Rangers and their popularity. But like, compared to America, that man, Jason, was not the Red Ranger. Jason Franks, the real person. He's probably like low key the most popular Ranger, man. Like, he's been in multiple Power Rangers. He's been multiple Power Rangers with the first cast. Even with some of them left, he stayed. He went from the evil Green Ranger, regular green, to white, to the White Falcon, to the red Turbo, Zero, then Turbo, and then came back later, and still people revere him as like a super powerful, super cool Ranger. And even in the comic books, they even mentioned the evil, another evil Tommy became fused with the white, either the tiger or the Eagle Zord, and became Draken, the Green Ranger, the Green Evil Ranger, or something like that. And shit, there was some fan made shit he was part of that was fucking rocking. Like, a lot of cool shit happened when he was on the screen. Like, everybody respected him. And like, if you even look on the timeline, it was like people not accepting it because it was just random as fuck. Like, it's like when Takeoff died, people didn't believe that shit. Like, nigga, come on now, this is just probably some clout chasing that shit. But when reports started coming down, now it's like, oh fuck, this shit's real, and it was. And to me, I was like sitting there like, damn, ain't no fucking way, my nigga. Like, ain't no fucking way. That was a horrible wake up. That was a horrible wake up for me again. And it was like, damn, man. Like, I'm getting tired of death. Nani? And I'm not talking about in the sense of like, I guess people might think, oh, I'm tired of like death in like media. I'm talking about real death. Like, and by like real death, I mean like my man's aunt passed, or my man's friend passed. Like, it's been like nothing but death for the past couple of weeks, and it's like, bro, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I haven't heard good news in like forever. Like, I'm talking about straight out the box good news. Like, nigga, I'm going to college. Nigga, I just want $100. Or nigga, I'm just like I mean, I'm happy. Shit's going right. Like, I haven't heard that in forever. And I'm just hearing about just niggas is dying. Niggas is dying. Niggas is dying. Niggas is dying. And that shit just hurts because I'm like, damn, nigga. Like, I kind of want to wake up and a nigga's not dying. But I guess that old saying, in Paid in Full, niggas die every day be is a real truthful fact. But I just wish it wasn't. And it's just like, damn, man. Like, it's gonna hurt some people, like people that we lost during this before Thanksgiving holiday season. It's gonna hurt when Christmas come around and their birthday come around and a whole bunch of other shit. So it's just like, it hurts the family and friends, and it's like ridiculous for no fucking reason. But I guess off the sad, ending this part of the episode, part of the topics with a sad note. I guess I should at least try to liven it up. With all the death and I'm trying to figure the word. Uncertainty within the world that's happening these past couple weeks. it's best to stay close to family or be in contact with family. Now, I know that some people aren't really family oriented. Some people don't really talk to their family. Some people really don't fuck with their family. But at bare minimum, I think it's good to at least have like some connection to it, even if it's not like you like sitting down for 3 hours having a full blown conversation. Well, just a small conversation with family member or somebody close knit to you like a family around these times should probably or would probably be a good thing to remedy the situation of like seasonal depression, especially within these times that we have right now. But off of seasonal depression, let's get into the video games and the big ones that's been coming out and leaked buggy this past couple weeks. So, Pokemon is officially 100% out, and it's buggy as all hell. Now, not buggy to the extent of Cyberpunk or No Man's Sky or
Basura.
that bum ass game where you could fly around and shit. Damn it, I had to look this bum ass game up. Fuck, hold on. Anthem, that bum ass game Anthem. Yeah. Yeah, that bum ass game Anthem. What else? Damn, hold on. What was I going to? I completely forgot. But yeah, buggy. Yeah, the Pokemon game has a few bugs and noticeable bugs, but they're not as frequent as people may have seen, because it's been like a whole week of people just dropping Pokemon bugs. Well, like sometimes the in-game content will mesh in with the real with the character. Sometimes the character will grow up to like 10 feet tall. The bite that you get of the two mainstay front monster Pokemon, sometimes they become invisible or they'll just like bug out. And I think people have been falling through the sky and fusing with the land. So it's been buggy, but it hasn't been that big a bug since my last time checking out the recent stuff for it. Now, I'm not going into full detail and looking into it because I'm not trying to spoil myself, just like God of War Ragnarok, which I'm going to get to that in a second, but I'm definitely getting Pokemon soon, so be on the lookout for that. But God of War Ragnarok, oh my God, this game looks so beautiful. It's literally... They literally changed the things that people wanted to and made it better. Now, granted, I haven't looked at the game really because I'm not trying to spoil myself, but from what I've seen of it, it looks good. I think really I think they added 2 new weapons. I think one's a sword and one's a spear, and they have like unique weapon skills. So I don't know for certain what they do, because like I said, I'm not trying to go super in depth with it and be spoiling myself, because there's a bunch of spoilers in this game and I'm not trying to spoil myself. But God of War is good, and people are saying it's Game of the Year worthy, which I truly believe, because Elden Ring came out too, and Elden Ring and God of War are not the same game, because Dark Souls is a little bit more open and you could do a lot more in Dark Souls, but the look and feel and the evolution of God of War from 2018 to like right now is starkly crazy. Like from the looks of it and the way it feels and the way it plays from the videos I've seen, it's starkly different. Like it's basically going to be like when you play God of War on the PS4 for the first time. I feel like that's what it's going to be like when you start God of War Ragnarok. It's going to, even if you play on PS4, it's that whole feel of like, damn, this shit just feels good. It's just going to hit you right there and then. But hopefully if I get God of War on the holiday on Christmas, I'm definitely gonna be having some videos to be shown and some other stuff because I definitely gonna get Sonic Frontiers too because that game is fucking lit too. And shout outs to Bryant and Joe Joe really for telling me he likes Mario better than Sonic, which I definitely gonna have to boo that nigga because
Boo this man!
Sonic is, me personally, is cooler than Mario. Yes, Mario is all as like the commercial success, but Sonic to me is a cooler character on paper. And the game is Sonic Frontiers is basically Breath of the Wild for Zelda. Like, it's breaking the mold. Even though we have played open world Sonic games before, this is the first this is the first real just open world. You just start in one place and you literally go for it and start running, and you can do anything, fight any boss. And from what I've been seeing, like, there's actually cool combat from the AI and the monsters you're fighting. And the game pseudo literally not only like saying pseudo because it damn sure does, the game suits Sonic's needs and his combat. Like, I think there's a boss where you had to grind on the energy beams to get up to the face and hit it. And I'm like, only Sonic, this is like a Sonic thing. And I'm like, this is really good. Like, the open worldness and the free roam and how to fight the monsters and all that shit was cool. And like, me personally, I'm gonna buy this game because it's really cool. And looking at the stuff for it, it's amazing. Like, I'm not even getting to like the stuff in it, like, because I haven't been like only watched like 10 minutes of it, and it was a dude that's fighting like random bosses. And in that 10 minutes of fighting random bosses, it was like the best thing ever. So I'm definitely gonna have to buy the game because
I told you so.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for really cool shit, especially in video games. So I'm sold. I'm definitely gonna buy it. And there's a whole bunch of people who was giving that game flack about its comeuppance, and only because not every Sonic game has been a hit. There has been a couple misses here and there, but in all, I thoroughly enjoy Sonic games. Like, Sonic Adventure 2 was probably my favorite, and the Sonic Colors was my favorite. It was a good one. I think if that's the same Sonic as where you have to play as the little Sonic, which in a sense later on was in a they made another game based off it, and that game was still fire too. So I'm a big Sonic fan. I'm a big Sonic supporter. So I'm definitely buying this game.
Yes, sir.
I think that's it for games, since I ain't really buying, and the only thing I've been really playing is Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm about to start playing Persona Royal and Persona Strikers again, so I can actually get back in my video games bag, because Yu-Gi-Oh! Has been taking up my life. I admit it. I'm not going to shame to say it, but I'm going to get back and playing other video games because I missed them. And if I plan on getting God of War, I'm definitely not playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Seriously. So I was going to get into new music, but I don't think nothing dropped really. Well, I can get into the one new thing of music I heard. So one of my Twitter followers at it's negative on Twitter put me on this album called Deltron 3030, and it's funny that it's called that because, and the reason why he sent it is because when I thought Twitter was dying, I put my Discord name down so people could follow me and we could still communicate on that. And I had the name Deltron. And crazy enough, I got the name Deltron from an old friend / neighbor when I was in middle school / high school. And I think I was living on Candor on the Hill. And they gave me the name Deltron, Adrian. And I think it was like years later, Joe out of nowhere gave me said, "Hey, oh shit, it's Deltron," and it was crazy because I never told my friends about my name, them giving my nickname Deltron, and out of nowhere he said, "Oh shit, it's Deltron." So that was just a weird turn of events. And now with me finding out there's a rapper named Deltron and there's an album called Deltron 3030, I gave it a listen to and I really like it. It's boombastic rapping. It's not like I think it's like 2002
This old nigga is old enough to be my dad.
that it came out. Hold on, let me look it up.
Back to you, Nancy.
2000, like literally 2000. So 23 years ago, 22 years ago. So it's not like the rappers of new is the rappers of old. And people may think like, oh, I don't listen like the rappers of old, which I do. I just don't like all of them. And I think I got through halfway through it, and it's a long album. I'm not even gonna cap. This is like 24 songs, and I think I got the song 10, yeah, Mastermind, and I like it. I fuck with it. I damn sure downloaded more of his albums and getting to listen to since I like it so much. Yeah, the artist's name is Deltron 3030. I didn't even know that at all. Like, that's his rapper name.
Open your mind.
Oh, fucking Pharrell and Travis Scott dropped that song Down in Atlanta, and like I said in the beginning, it was fucking fire. I had niggas apologizing, saying, "Oh man, we were wrong." They still hating on the chorus and the vocals, but I think it's just the chorus niggas don't like. But I still fuck with it, and niggas is tripping. I told niggas that song was gonna be fire. Like, I told niggas.
I met the criteria to be selected, but I wasn't.
Yeah. I definitely was right, because I played this song like 20 times when it first came out. So I definitely was right about it. Let's see. I downloaded Lil Goddess Hood Baby 2. I think it was a little snippet of the intro, Bricks in the Attic. Rest in peace, Lil Kid. And the song's fire. It's both of them on it. It's hard as fuck. So definitely give that a listen to. And I think Cardi B brought up this Takeoff song, Last Memory. Was it Last Memory? Yeah, Last Memory. And when I heard it, I was like, oh shit, this song is hard as fuck. Because I think they were going to this funeral and they played it. And they were playing it. And I was like, oh shit, yeah, this song is. I haven't heard this song in years. This song is hard. And I downloaded his Takeoff's solo album and I started listening to it again. And I was like, yeah, this was a good decent solo album. Too bad we won't get another one like it.
That's just prime.
And I think what else I downloaded? Oh, I downloaded another song, Freaky T by Tia Corin. I saw it on the Instagram reel and I was like, okay, this song's pretty fucking hard. And I think I don't know where she's from, but she's using the Memphis flow and it's fucking hard. And her cover art is her holding a keyblade, which is fucking cool. MJ by Big Scar. It's from the Big Grim Reaper, the Return Deluxe Edition with Quez Ruthless. That shit's hard. Fetty Wap has a song called Sweet Yams. I think it's a play off of Masengo's song called Sweet Yams, or in another song I forgot was the original song of it. But I listened to it and I'm like, damn, man. Fetty Wap was out. This song, he would be eating off this song. This song's fucking hard. It's like a really good song. It's really good. I was like, oh shit, this is a nice one. He's back with another one. See, this is what I think. All he needed was one. And now everybody on the internet is going crazy for this song.
Amen.
Which hopefully that helps him out in the long run. Hopefully. Big X The Plug, Safe House. I think one of my mans put me on the Big X, and I think it was a couple songs I've rocked with. I didn't listen to a lot of it, but I'm going to check it out now. So, and I think that's it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and listen to that Smino and that Famous Dex album. I never got a chance to really listen to Famous Dex when he got back clean, and I didn't get a chance to listen to Smino in a while. And I like Smino, so I'm gonna give that a listen too. And I found an old hit of mine, "I Love Your Girl," the remix by Dreaming Young Jeezy. I forgot about that song. I forgot how much I really fucking love that song. But I think that's it for music. Let's get into my horrible sports bets.
Play I just made won't make Sports Center.
This hasn't been a great 2 weeks for my betting on sports. I've lost in the whole week 12 of the week 11, either week 10 or week 11 of me betting on the NFL. I lost every game on Sunday except one or two. And I'm not in the whole of big money. I don't be betting big and crazy shit like that because I'm hell no. I always pay my dues, but I'm definitely not doing like, oh man, I'm gonna do $1,000, put 100 on a C note on this bet. Fuck no. That's stupid as fuck. You'll never see me put that much on the bet, nigga. Hell no. I ain't going that hard.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. I wouldn't go that hard. But I lost almost all my bets. And I was like, damn it. Like, how the fuck did I lose all my bets on week 11? And I don't even know I don't know if my Ravens are going to the playoffs. I honestly don't know who's going to the playoffs now.
True, and yeah, that's pretty true. That's true, and yeah, that's true.
Because shit, I was a Giants fan, then I became a Ravens fan. But shit, my old Giants have a better record than my fucking Ravens, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like even though shit might change throughout the last couple of weeks, I'm still like conflicted because I'm like, nigga, my team, like I've been a Giants fan since I'll say 2009. Yeah, I've been a fan of Giants since 2009, and I only changed since last year. I'm still a Ravens fan and a Giants fan. Hopefully shit together and give Lamar Jackson the money he so rightfully deserves. You're going to give that nigga, if not 300, I don't know what. Shit, he needs 300 mil fully guaranteed, 40 mil for those couple years to equal up that much. Because any other number don't make no sense for that man. And if you could pay the other guys, you could definitely pay Lamar Jackson. But here's hoping they do. And I might have been wrong about Daniel Jones being a bad quarterback. I may not like him, but I don't think he's a super horrible quarterback like I was talking about. He might be better than I thought. And I do want to apologize to him. Oh, Kirk Cousins. I don't apologize to Kirk Cousins. Might have been wrong about him. And I think that's it. Oh, yeah, Dak Prescott. I was wrong about him. So I was wrong about some players in the NFL, quarterbacks. So hopefully these players make some big comebacks for this year, hopefully. But if they don't, they do. And it is what it is. And the NBA, well, I'm not super big into the NBA. And by that, I mean, I'm not like, I'm not going to say invested. I'll say I don't have a team in the NBA. Like, I really don't. I don't know. Like, I don't know how, but I just don't have a team. And I don't know. So I just root for certain players I like. I don't root for whole teams. Which, in a sense, I end up rooting for the team because I end up rooting for the player. So, in a sense, I end up still rooting for the team, whatever. But I don't really have any NBA takes except the same one I took for Kyrie Irving last week on the last pod, so nothing else changed other than the Nets again. He's back and playing, and they lost to the 76ers without 3 of the best players. So yeah, but I think that's it for sports. I ain't have that much. Except this last thing about this Blake Martinez from the Las Vegas Raiders pulled a Gem Mint Pokemon card out of pulled a Pokemon card, and it's worth like over $500,000, and he retired from the NFL for that. And me personally, I think he's doing it on a long-term scale and still wants to be with his family, but I still understand why he did that. But I think that's it for sports. It's time to get into the anime portion of the pod. So, for anime, it's been quite a long time since I talked about the animes that's been out that I haven't watched, because I've been dragging ass watching them, which I'm mad at I did. But I caught up to Bleach fully. I'm catching up to My Hero. Caught up to Chainsaw Man. I'm caught up on pretty much everything except Gundam and My Hero and Go to Kamui. But everything else I'm pretty much caught up on. And, well, I wish I was caught up on Pokemon, because fucking Ash is a Pokemon Elite champion. He's the best. I want to be the very best. Hold on. What is it? I want to be the very best that no one ever won. Dun, dun. Like, yeah, he became the best there ever was, because I think somebody posted ever since his Indigo Plateau, what he's been ranked. And the one where I think it was like last one, he came in top 4, top 2. And this one, he came in the champion. He 100% won. And it was on some crazy shit too. I didn't expect them. Excuse me. I didn't expect them to go off like they did. And I didn't expect Ash to have the Pokemon that he had. Because I think he had a Surfetch, which is just Farfetch with a sword and shield. That's an onion. So he's a knight. And I think he had some dragon Pokemon that I hate the design for. And throughout the years, Ash's Pokemon haven't been the coolest. And by coolest design wise, I'm talking about like that wrestling bird that he got like 2 seasons ago or last season. Like, that was a cool Pokemon. Staraptor's a cool Pokemon. Lucario's a cool Pokemon. That fucking rock crab is a cool Pokemon. That gemstone rock is a cool Pokemon. But there has been some that has been like, I guess. And Ash got a Gengar, which makes sense because he had a Gengar. So it makes canonically sense that he will get a Gengar. But it was a great episode for what I seen. It basically was like going over Ash's legacy and all of Ash's Pokemon throughout the years that he's caught. And Ash caught a lot of Pokemon. Even though Ash's Pokemon never evolved and never amounted to anything terrific, it was a good comeuppance for Ash, being his first actual super win. And because of it, everybody, it was so big of an event. People in Japan had it in the middle of the town on a TV watching it, and it was like a big thing. It's like a really big thing for Ash to be like a Pokemon League champion, which he deserves it because he worked his ass off for it.
True, and yeah, that's pretty true. That's true, and yeah, that's true.
And after all these years of everybody making fun of Ash not being able to do shit, he definitely needed to get his comeuppance and win. So yeah, Ash is a Pokemon League champion, 100% all the way through. He did it with some real cool Pokemon. He lost to some ugly Pokemon, but he pulled out and won.
Going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere.
Attack on Titan is coming back in 2 months, and I think they did like a little convention, not a premiere, but a sit down with the author to talk about Attack on Titan. And I don't think he's coming out with a new manga anytime soon. And by the sound of it, he sounded pretty down when everybody was talking about and rightfully so, because it's going to be some shit when it comes out, because it's going to divide people. Because me personally, it's a ending that is what's going to happen, and it makes the sense to happen, but most people aren't going to like it because of, I guess, it's not open ended, but it's just like nothing got, like, the only thing that got fixed was the main problem, which in a sense that was the only thing they wanted in the first place, but racism and hate still goes. So that's why I'm confused. That's where it's going to be a big conflict, because you guys were fighting for freedom and everybody to get along, but you guys are still going crazy for one another and trying to kill each other. And that's just a circle of violence and hate that's keep on perpetuating. So even though there's only 20% of the world left, because what's my nigga name? Aaron stomped out 80% of the world, so everybody got beef with them. So who knows how people gonna react to it. It could be good or bad. So I don't know. It's probably people is not gonna be happy with a lot of the deaths that happen or what happens, but it's already ending. It's already over. So it is what it is. But Bleach is still ongoing, and the anime is fire. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. The last 2 episodes, 5, 6, and 7 are like probably the best it's probably the best Bleach episodes we have ever seen in our entire life. Like, when Yamamoto unlocked his Bankai, bro, that was the best thing ever. Like, it was raining. He activated his Bankai, and it's like super hot.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Pause. But like, the whole Sarate literally stopped raining. Like, as soon as he activated his Bankai, it was like, whoop! It was a white hot room, and nigga, nothing, like, you niggas was sweltering. It was like, bro, if we don't finish this fight soon, we're all gonna die. And his different forms were amazing. They did the CGI on the south, which is nothing but the dead bodies of all the enemies Yamamoto killed, and it was pretty hard. Now, before they showed the end of and death of Yamamoto, we saw the old captain commanders, well, the old captains of the Sarate, and these niggas were lethal. Now, it's crazy that we get these niggas now, and the Hell Arc is coming out, which is telling me one or two things. The nigga that stabbed the weird pink-haired nigga at the end of the Hell Arc one shot is one of those captains.
Maybe.
Now, if it's the nigga I think about, then they're fucked. If whoever fights that nigga is going to have to be Kaku. It's going to have to be. But here's hoping that we see some soon. We already got their names. I don't have their names right now in front of me, but let's just say that if we get these captain commanders and their captains in their peak form, like when Yamamoto looked like Heihachi, oh my god, they about to clean the old captains up. And Yahweh even said that too. He was like, man, these new captains ain't shit compared to these old ones. These motherfuckers were killers. And we found out that the nigga that Ichigo worked when he learned his Bankai, the old nigga with the mustache, and we found that his Bankai was a lightning bolt, which I don't remember in the manga that he had a lightning Bankai. But we find out that that was the reason why he has that scar. And we see Yamamoto work nigga. Which, Yamamoto, I hate Yamamoto, but the way he was like fighting.
Tired of playing with your ass, bitch. I know you got ribs in that basket. You better give them up smooth or I'm gonna break my hoof off in your goose ass.
Was 10 times better when he fought Aizen. Like, I know that you have 1,000-year beef with Yahweh, so that's a more of a beef than with Aizen. But the way you were coming at Yahweh was way harder than what you were coming at for the real world. Like, Yamamoto literally jumped after he killed the nigga who killed his vice captain and literally murked all these niggas. I don't know how he did it. Niggas ridiculously strong. And now seeing the whole fight and seeing him lose and remembering that Yamamoto was wrong, saying, "Oh, you guys could steal my Bakai because you're not strong enough." He was like, "Nah, I could have stole it, but I just didn't want to. I just want to make sure I could steal it, just to be an asshole." And he murked Yamamoto. It was like, oh god, he cut his hand off, cut him in half, and blasted that nigga smithereens. And then we saw Ichigo get his sword slashed, and us find out that he's a Quincy. Which we're moving past these chapters really long. Really fast, I mean, because next episode we see the Zero Squad, which, if I'm not mistaken, from what the information I gathered, the last episode of this season is Ichigo walking out with his 2 new Zanbatos. So that should be the last chapter, last episode of the season, which leads us to him going back to the Soul Society and the Zero Squad and meeting everybody, be like, "Hey, I'm back. I got my powers." And that's when Renji will get power up and Byakuya get his power up. But Bleach has been amazing this whole fucking arc. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's been ridiculous how good this fucking arc was. Like, everything was good. The new art style has been good. I'm waiting on it for it to be in English so I can watch all in English, because that's how I watch Bleach. So, and that's another thing too. I feel like I was dragging ass because it's sub, and I don't know. I feel like I like Bleach and dub better than sub.
Move this man!
And I know I'm gonna get flack from the sub community that only watches it in subtitles, and they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, it's authentically in when it's subbed. Oh my god!" And I'm like, "Bro, eat a dick." I'm just a really big fan of the dub, because my favorite voice actor, the guy who plays Ichigo's voice, is cool as shit. So yeah, I'm a super diehard fan for that guy, and he's done a lot of voices, so I'm really fuck with it. But I think that's really it for Bleach anime stuff, because Goto Kamui had take a break, a little hiatus, because I think somebody from the anime staff passed away and they took a break. And I think Gundam Witch Mercury took a break for a week for some reason, and they're back. I haven't watched the new episode, but I'm gonna check it out. But off of the anime, let's get to the mangas portion. So, my hero is stopping racism, and not racism in real life, racism in the canon story of quirks, regular people, and mutants. And they stopped the mutants from fighting and raging and trying to kill each other, but it didn't stop. What's my man's name? What's my man's name? Spinner. Yeah. So Spinner is the only one who's still on a tirade about mutants are second class citizens. And even, well, it's true what he's saying is somewhat true, but there's also a lot of brainwashing in this, because All For One brainwashed Spinner into getting all that power and becoming crazy, because he can barely think on himself. He's only goal is to save the black hole nigga that could warp them places, and he did.
Well, that's just prime.
So, and since they say the teleport guy, and he teleported Dobby, and basically reincarnated twice, that's still alive. Now, All for One's plan to take over the world with a whole bunch of Twice clones is going to come to fruition. And Hawk saw this and started shitting himself.
What the?
And rightfully so, because the whole plan to kill it, the whole reason to kill Twice was because he was their plan to take over the world, copying anybody and like copying their court too. So like, yeah, nigga, like we definitely had to like get shit together, because if not, we were gonna be fucked. But Hawks realizing that they had to kill Twice again, and Endeavor seeing Dobby in his zombie fire form, it just painstakingly tells me that he's done. And Shoto's like in a far away part of the city, so to get to him is gonna take like a miracle. And my hero's like really close to be saying this is gonna be an ass pull of a win, because it's like I have no hope in them winning because of like the bullshit they have to face. Like Deku still has to face All for One, and I don't even know where the fuck he at. And the only person that can save him is All Might and Stain, and I highly doubt that's gonna happen. So we're gonna find out what happens with that, because that's gonna whole bunch of candles open words that I don't know idea what's gonna happen. Steph is still on break. Well, actually, yeah, is Steph on break? Yeah, Steph's on. Well, no, yeah. So Steph was on break last week, but me recording this, nothing else came out new, and I think that's the only thing I've been reading really was that Black Clover has some spoilers out that I didn't read. I think I wanted to get back into finding some other stuff to read, man, because Tokyo Revenge is over. I have to start reading Nine Peaks. I have to really start reading fucking Blue Lock, because Blue Lock is getting crazy good. So I don't know what the fuck's going to happen. And I want to know what the fuck's going to happen, because everything I read showing wise was on break and don't come into Friday. And the only reason I got that spoiler for my hero is because somebody sent it to me. But here's hoping some new stuff come in. And I think for next pod I'll have all the new chapters to talk about. But right now I really don't have any to talk about. And that's what's going to lead me to my ending segment. Well, not ending segment, but ending statement that I really going to have to start finding more stuff to read. Now that Tokyo Revenge is over and Black Clover is on his end path, One Piece is on his end path, and pretty much everything is My Hero's on his end path, I want to find something new to read. So there's going to be some stuff coming pretty soon I might check out, and hopefully it's some good shit. But I'm not going to hold you guys any longer. Thank you guys for listening. Next week, you guys are going to get the Thanksgiving episode and my coming to understanding people and myself a bit more on some introspective type shit. But nevertheless, thank you guys for listening. I appreciate you guys listening, and say la vie.
Yeah, that's right.
Easy, why you doing so?
We on cloud time, so spend it how you please. I'm on the run from you right in my fucking dreams. I don't want you to ever leave me, but if you do, I understand, said that's for me. We on cloud time, so spend it how you please. I'm on the run from you right in my fucking dreams. I don't want you to ever leave me, but if you do, I understand, said that's for me. Yeah.